Yes, guys, GRP back in the house with our second topic, and this is about Liver King. So obviously we did a previous, I did a previous video,
and we watched it.
Yeah, yes, you did. Talking about how Liver King had been exposed by Derek from More Plates More Dates.
The Blivering King.
Big up Derek from More Plates More Dates.
Blivering King.
Although for people in the know, we weren't surprised.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
But he exposed him as a fake Natty, and subsequently there's been a lot of blowback from the fitness community and the community at large, to be honest with you, because a lot of idiots, and I have to say this, idiots believed he was natural. And in this day and age, how you can believe someone like that is natural is beyond me. But anyway, there you go. So yes, Liver King himself has come out and apologized to the public.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
He has basically said that he's really sorry, that he lied to the public, and that, you know, he was rich before he became the Liver King, but he was anonymous, and now
I'm rich.
you know, where I'm rich and everyone knows who I am, but yeah, blah, blah, blah. I only did this to help people with their mental health because people are unhappy, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. You know, the whole spiel, you know. So, first of all, let me just say, I'm very disappointed with Greg Doucette.
Okay, well,
I'm very disappointed, and Leon knows why.
Okay.
His response to Derek outing Liver King wasn't good. He thought Derek shouldn't have outed him. And he said, he's had lots of clients who are fake natties, but they come to him, they pay him, and he doesn't out them. The difference here is that he wasn't a client of Derek's. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
It wasn't official yet.
He wasn't a client.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Not just official.
He just sent an email.
He sent an email.
So he didn't see it until after the fact.
Right. Do you know what I mean? And that was after the supposed coach of Liver King sent the email exposing that guy to Derek. Mm-hmm. So Derek has got no moral obligation to cover up his nonsense.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
And furthermore, if you're idiotic enough to be going out there promoting yourself as a natural, it's different if you're not a natural and you're not promoting yourself as a natural, even if you're not saying to everyone that you're on the juice, like you're not promoting yourself as a natural, cool, you shouldn't have been outed. But you're out there like making $100 million a year, which is what he makes off his supplements, promoting yourself as a natural, you're an asshole. And you deserve to be...
you're lying. You're lying to the
you deserve
naive.
to be outed. So I'm sorry. I'm still a fan of yours, Greg. But
I love you, Greg.
You're definitely wrong.
You're wrong
on
on this one.
You're wrong on that one. Do you know what I mean? But being into the fitness industry as you are, Leon, and knowing Liver King, like obviously knowing about Liver King, did you ever think this guy was natural? One.
Well, first of all, no.
And what do you think about his whole exposure and apology?
First of all, you know, all you need is 2 eyes to know he's not natural. 2 eyes. Mm-hmm. He's of a certain age as well. He's on the downward trajectory of life. It's just how it is. Mm-hmm. So don't feel bad if your testosterone is lower than it was, because that's the natural progression of things. But first of all,
TRT doctor.
Yeah, go and see TRT. Go and get your stuff up. But anyway, him apologizing. I'm apologizing. He didn't need to come out as... I don't think it would have made any difference.
If what?
He could still be the Liver King and eat liver and da without saying, I'm natural.
But that's what I said in the first video.
It would,
it wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have changed anything.
Not at all. If anything, it might have made him even more popular in this day and age.
He's just going, look, I'm being honest about it. This is what we have to do.
The thing is, you have a great physique. And Larry said before, don't think you can get that physique by just taking what he's taking. It doesn't work for everyone. You can't always do it. You know, he's still...
genetics.
It's an unbelievable achievement. So I don't know why he had to go in this dark secret over his head. And then there was many times where he could say, you know what? I'm on the juice. Plenty of time. And he would have got more credit. Yeah. He said, I just did that to get me here. That's what I would have said. Yeah. I said, no one cared about me, so I pretended I was natural. Now I'm not. Look at me, beefcake and whatever, and just be silly. And he would have won still. But because he was outed and never did it himself, you know, I don't know why you want to walk around pretending. pretending, oh, this, that, blah, blah, blah. You're just lying to the naive.
Yeah.
You're lying to the
But
naive.
unfortunately, the naive are in a majority.
And they're putting the money in your pocket, and that's not
100
fair.
mil a year, mate. 100 mil.
Yeah, because they used to lie before. When you used to get the muscle magazines and you
Yeah.
say, look at this protein.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
see Ronnie Coleman, like, rippling. And Jay
now-
Cutler and them,
right,
man.
right.
And we used to think, oh, I'm not
Yeah.
going to pretend. I was
Yeah.
16, 17
Yeah,
once.
yeah,
But if we get that, I could get
Yeah, of course.
I need the
I was all
protein.
down with that as well. I was all down with that
They
as
lied
well.
to us. Yeah, I only take this. Really? When we didn't know anything. It's the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I do think a lot of people are stupid because there is enough information out there for you to know
Yes.
how much a protein is going to work for you, how much it's really going to do for you.
Yeah.
You know, there are the likes of Derek, More Plates, More Dates, and Greg Doucette giving you the information raw. This is the side effects, this is what can happen, blah, blah. There's enough information for you to know he was never natural, and you buying his bloody pre-workout is not going to give you the 6-pack in 6 weeks. You know, one of those, like, just, it is what it is. So, yeah, Liver King.
Yeah.
What did you say? Belivering King.
Well, that was your...
No, that was him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Belivering King.
Well, then we put a pass on the mic to you, my friend. What do you
You
think?
know what? It felt like a stage Macho Man Randy Savage kind of an apology. Like
yeah.
I'm so sorry for what I've done, and I've let down the millions of people that have been sponsoring me for my millions of pounds.
Is that how he was talking?
Yeah.
That's how he talking.
That's how he was talking, bro.
Like the Macho Man.
Literally
Yeah,
like
literally.
Macho Man.
Oh
Randy Savage.
yeah, what you gonna do?
And
That's a good analogy.
I was just like, it was so fabricated. I was
Yeah.
just like, you've sat there and scripted that for
Of
days
course.
because
He's
you
not,
had to.
he's not sorry for lying to the public.
No,
he's
sorry
sorry for
got
getting
caught.
caught. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Like, be genuine apology. You know what? I hold my hand up. I tried to bring in, because the thing is like, I only started taking it when I was 37 or when it was 38, whatever. No, you didn't. Like, let's be honest here. You've been doing it for probably like 10 years.
At least.
At least.
Yeah.
Okay? That 6-pack, whether it was etched or not, which it probably wasn't, whether it was etched or not, that doesn't come and stay on a guy your size like that without taking
And
time.
age, as
And
Leon
age.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Middle-age spread is real.
Honestly.
Growth hormone is also real.
Yeah. And everything else that comes with it.
Growth
So-
hormone.
Especially 11 grand's worth of growth hormone.
Listen, 11 grand.
That's what
I prefer to be fat with titties and save 11 grand a month.
Well, we get earning 100 mil, 11 grand is a drop in the ocean.
Yeah.
Right. That's
So-
Deliveroo every weekend.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's
nothing.
Deliveroo
Weekend,
once a
that's
month.
Deliveroo.
If you're 100 million in a year, you could pull that out of your back pocket. That's
Yeah.
really nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah, down the sofa.
Yeah.
Not down this sofa. Lucky if you find 20p. Boy, I've looked.
In one piece.
I've
You know what I
looked.
mean? I'm telling you.
The odds
are...
But no, but it's both your points. It's like there's so many naive people out there that kind of jumped on the bandwagon. Oh yeah, he's natural. I can do that. And guys, look, I sit here as a 170-pound, 5'9" natural. I ain't getting much bigger. And trust me, I've been doing it since I was 18. Ain't happening. Now, if I was to go to the juice, maybe it might
There's
change.
no maybe about it.
There's no
It
maybe.
would change. It would change.
You've got good genetics to start with.
It
So
would
if you
change.
took it, you would be the Liver King.
Like be on here.
2.0,
yeah.
I'm so sorry. I lied to all of you guys. I will do it again.
I'm natural.
But it's like, guys, just be very, very wary. You've got these public figures out there that will, promote that they are.
Michael Trent.
Yeah, Michael.
He's
Trent.
the one I really want to get caught.
Michael Trent,
He
it's gonna
pisses me the
happen.
fuck off, honestly.
Trembolone sandwiches is going to fall
Oh,
like the arse
man.
one day.
Yeah.
But it's like, just be wary. Like, as long as if you want to do that kind of stuff, then go and do what Liver King does and what guys have money to do. Get a doctor to certify it and get it medicated. That's what you want to do. But if you think you can achieve that naturally, unless you've got the 0.0001% of genetics that can achieve that kind of thing, and even then, that's a stretch past 35. Unless you can do that, then guys, don't. Like, do what you can do naturally and just F off everything else that says that it's natural, because it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, there's way too much fabricated baloney out there, and Liver King is just another one of them. Like I said, Macho Man Randy Babbage, he's out there.
That's such a good analogy. I didn't
Yeah,
think of that
Macho
one.
Man
You
Randy
need to see it.
Savage.
I thought you saw the apology, bro.
No, I never saw
Yeah,
it.
You need to
The
watch it.
apology is just so
It really, it
scripted.
was so staged. It was so staged. He was sitting in his chair as well, and it was shut
Okay.
off.
The 40-minute
You know what I mean?
suicides.
How long is it? How long is
No,
it?
it's not long.
Like 10-15 minutes.
Was it that long?
Think about that. It's not.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it goes on a little bit.
But listen, I've got, so a lot of people haven't seen it from the angle that I'm gonna come from, right?
And you can come from all kind of angles
As a boxer.
on this.
But listen,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what really upset. I mean, normally I don't get that upset about fake natties. You're a lying piece of shit. Okay, cool. Blah blah blah. I'll tell you what really upsets me about this, and it's something that affects us a lot as well, is the fact that you use mental health.
Yeah.
As you know, to you know, you've basically because you even said in your apology, you was talking about how suicides happen with men all the time and rare tear, but you neglected to let the men know that you were taking hormones that actually increase your mood and help with depression and anxiety and you just try to make it out like your garbage supplements were the answer, right? Or a change of lifestyle was the answer, when really it was the frigging hormones that you were using. Let's be honest, right? Now, that's what I have a problem with, because a lot of men suffer with mental health. At some point in our lives, we've all suffered with mental health issues, right? There's no shame in that. And trust me, majority of men have suffered with mental health issues, right? So for you to use that, that's what I really have a problem with. For you to use that as a selling point for your supplements is disgusting. It's disgusting. Seriously, there's people dying out here every day thinking that they're not enough, and you know it's disgusting.
You're
like,
selling your shitty
yeah,
supplements
man.
as a
Bro, that was the first thing that got to
Not
me.
only that, you're not showing that not being on gear, not being on that exacerbates mental health. When you come off cycle, the depression that you can fall into
if you don't do it right.
If you don't do it right.
You heard from Zac Efron, remember?
Right. And he's got doctors around him, he's got physicians, he's got all sorts going on. But that the dark side of using, that's why you're not, if you was promoting it saying, I'm on TRT, my doctor, my this, my that, it's measured, I have blood works, just like Derek does, just like Greg does, that's what they're showing you. They show you the dark side of being on the SARS all. He's not saying any of that. Oh, take my supplements, I'm the Liver King, blah, blah, blah. You're taking the piss. You're absolutely taking the piss. And then you come with your 2-bit apology, like you said.
Yeah, man.
The B-Tech, what's it? Randy Savage.
Your apology was because you got caught.
Yeah.
Because you were saying it with your chest. How many he went on a Joe Rogan podcast. So much so.
Every single podcast is known to man.
Joe Rogan says he won't even have him back on.
No.
And I don't blame him.
You know what? When you're sitting down with a man like Joe Rogan, who's one of the biggest
on the stuff as well,
and admits to it from day one. I'll take TRT.
Right. He is one of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube. Yeah. You looked him in the face and lied to him straight away, like you just lied to him and the world.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have you back on.
No.
I never, because Joe Rogan's about truths.
Yeah.
And and the reality, you'll be like, I did the meat only, I was shitting myself and this and that. Like the real bits that nobody wants to talk about. And he's there like, no, I just hate liver.
Yeah, man. Yeah, listen, and that's why if you're going to go down this route of promoting yourself as a fitness enthusiast, either be honest about what you're using or don't talk about that stuff at all and don't claim you're natural. At least if you don't claim you're natural, then people can't come back at you. Do you know what I mean? Like, for instance, a lot of people talk about Chris Hemsworth, but he's never claimed natural, as far as I know.
Or unnatural.
He's mouth shut.
Right. Yeah. Which is the way you're supposed to.
Shut up.
Because I don't know if anyone's ready for. I think they are personally. I think people are making a big deal out of it. I don't think people would care if it came out that Chris Hemsworth was on the gear
and The Rock.
If anyone out there actually thinks now that he's genuine, they need to.
Right. Yeah. But the Rock has actually come out and said he's used it once when he was what? 5, some shit like that, which is bullshit. You know what I mean? We know that's bullshit, and then that I have a problem with.
Yeah.
Either don't say anything, do you know what I mean, or admit it.
50 plus, you don't look like that. You ain't taking
right. It. Same as that Michael Trent. He's an idiot. Like honestly, like if you the reasoning he gives at 50, he's mid-50s now. Man looks better than most 25-year-olds.
Yeah,
who are on gear and competing. Let me, you know what I mean? Like it's just ridiculous now. I think at some point, I think before the year's out, we're gonna have to do a live stream on fake natties. I think we're gonna have to do a live stream on fake natties because it's getting ridiculous. We've got a whole load in Britain as well that It's just stupid. It's stupid. Why? In this day and age, as you said, back in the day, we had magazines where people used to lie, you know, because they tried to get the sport into the Olympics. That was the reason for that. When they realized they weren't getting into the Olympics, that's when the whole thing came out.
And it was also because you got to remember their training was solely founded by sponsorship.
Yeah.
So they weren't going to be able to compete unless they lied and basically.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Regen is what's getting me here. No, it's not me just getting me here. It's the other stuff.
It's your Test and Decker and Winstrel and Tremble.
Yeah, before we knew about it.
You know what I mean? So, and like I said, the game has changed now. Social media has changed the game. People don't care. People actually want to know what you're on.
They just want the reality.
They want the reality.
What's the reality? Because if I see you and you say, he looks great, I want to look like him when I grow up. This is what he's doing.
I think the other problem...
It's my decision.
Right.
It's my decision.
Right. I know what you're going to say because people can... If people are honest about what they say and they look up to... Say if someone who looks up to Hemsworth and Hemsworth said, I'm doing Test and Trend. I
was going to say that I think the other problem is back in the day anyway, it was a quick excuse to go, you didn't work hard to get that. Don't get us wrong. Yeah. People that look like that, they don't just walk in the gym and lift a weight awkwardly. They have to work their freaking arse off. That's not something like, you know, I took some growth when I woke up with a six pack. No, you dickhead. That guy trained for years.
Because obviously everyone would be doing it there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What I was going to say was, I see the other side of it, that people can say, well, if Chris Hemsworth, for instance, says I'm on Test and Trend, all the people that look up to Chris Hemsworth will then be like, well, I'm going to go take some Test and Trend then.
Yeah, that's well.
But the problem is that people are already doing that.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? So that makes no difference, really. Yep. You know
what I mean? We've all been in gyms where we know the syringes are behind them.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And the only people I think are justified in claiming natural when they're not, and I've said this in the other video, are tested athletes. Right?
Yeah, because they lose a career.
Right. And regardless of whether you think it's right or wrong for athletes to take drugs in sport, the reality is that is what's happening, and that's the time when I don't have a problem with it, right? Because obviously you have to, right? You know what I mean? There's no other choice. But apart from that, if you're a fitness enthusiast, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, really? Like, seriously.
Natural.
You know what I mean?
And to your point, if you don't think it's right for sport, just watch Icarus and then be quiet.
Right. Well, or there's that as well. Or Bigger, Stronger, Faster. Do you know what I mean? Watch them too. And you'll know about what's going on. Or just watch any other scandal when it comes out. You just had Conor Ben and his nonsense. And then, do you know what I mean? Every time it's like, oh no, I got spiked. And someone, walked me into me with a syringe or some shit.
And don't get us right. Someone
you know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Open the door. Right in the right place as well.
I just had some Test and Trend.
You got that right in my ass in the right place. Thank you very much.
You know what I mean? All sorts of nonsense, bruv. All sorts of nonsense. Like, it's tired. It's tired. You know what I mean? I'm sick of these fake naturals. But you, Liver King, you're one of the worst.
Yeah.
You and Michael Trent. Michael, you two are one. I'm glad you got caught. And let's see you now give some of that 100 million a year you earn to these suicide. In fact, give 90% of your shit. Do you know what I mean?
That much.
Because what you did there was out of order, completely out of order. It's one thing to lie and sell supplements, but then to start using mental health as a way to sell your supplements is disgusting, especially with men that are dying every day. You know what I mean? And it's real. It's not a joke. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, that's my rant over, man. You guys got anything to?
Greg Doucette just done something on The Rock again.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because he was saying that The Rock had an interview and they were saying, do you train for longevity or just for
your films? I heard about that. And he says longevity.
Yeah, and he said longevity.
There's no way
and Greg's like, you're talking shit.
Yeah, there's no way he's training
longevity. You're 50.
And you look like you're about to step on stage.
You're 25.
You look better than you've ever looked.
Right.
You die early. So stop lying to people.
Basically, he's getting his body tested in NASA somewhere, and they're literally just taking everything out of him.
Well, obviously, he's got the best of care. I mean, he's probably having everything checked every few weeks,
every day,
and that costs money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously, he's got money.
He's got it.
Do you know what I mean? So,
but once again, he's still doing the same thing, telling people.
Yeah, and I've got a problem, and that's why
this is what I eat, and
this is why I differentiate between him and Hemsworth, because Hemsworth is not claiming natural, whereas The Rock is.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that. Do you know what I mean? Because anyone with eyes can see that The Rock is not natural.
Not natural.
Do you know what I mean? Probably even
one said, I gave you eyes to see.
Even a blind man can know that The Rock's not natural.
Yeah.
Probably can smell the test off of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Coming through the pores.
You know what I mean? So Do you, yeah, we're gonna have to do a live stream about this at some point. But anyway, guys, what do you think about Liver King's apology, lame ass apology, and what do you think about all these fake natties in general? And would you want to see a live stream on us before the year's out on the fake natties? Leave some comments down below and let us know what you think,
We
please.
can do it before and after. There you go. That's right.
Yeah.